What is up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. In my world, Harper decided to pull the plugs on training wheels. Decided to give that a go. The good news is she's still alive. The bad news is we've got a long way to go, but I'm proud of her for trying. Question of the day, favorite holiday? Surprisingly, Arbor Day with the runaway winner. You guys love your trees. Actually, Christmas, no surprise.
Santa's coming to town. Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him. I know him.
You guys like gifts, that's bottom line. You guys are selfish. You know, some things to think about when you guys are doing these vlogs for my UPC and TV2 students. If you guys are making food for your family, what's the process like? And did they like it? Also, other things to think about. Me personally, I don't know what your other classes look like. So if you guys are out there, show me what you guys are doing in your other classes, what other teachers are doing to keep you locked in as best they can. Also, this one might be a touchier subject, but if your parents are... Everybody's struggling, but if your parents have been laid off, or, you know, maybe like my wife, they had one paycheck furloughed. So kind of how that affects, how this is affecting your parents. If they're willing to do it, obviously. If they're not, don't do it. But, you know, that's a new perspective, because they're running the household and maybe the mood has changed dramatically in your home. Okay, my TV1 peeps, I've been reading your treatments. Keep it up. A lot of you have brought some good ideas and some good detail. Others, like Harper, we need to rip the training wheels off and we need to step it up just a little bit. Before I drop my knowledge about screenwriting process, why not hear from the legend, Quentin Tarantino, probably one of, if not the most influential writers we have today. He's going to talk to you about his process. Quentin, floor is yours.
I see the movie in my mind. Before I make the movie, I've watched the movie. I've got a genuine vision. That's how I see it.
So, Mr. Willis, is this the finest moment of your acting career, or what?
That first real flash of excitement is always when I'm writing something that should go this way, and then all of a sudden inspiration happens and it goes somewhere else, and I'm party to it. I was put on Earth to face the blank page and pull stuff out of me, find whatever story or genre I want to deal with, and do just my own little version of it.
All of my writing techniques, I never took any writing classes or seminars or anything like that, read any pamphlets. My whole thing was everything I learned as an actor, studying acting for 6 years, I've basically applied to writing. If I'm playing on, I don't know, whatever, Sugar Babies or something, you know, something really crazy in a theater production, and I break up with my girlfriend, who I'm like madly in love with, and then my heart is shattered, when I go out on stage, I have to bring that experience on with me. Well, the same thing with me as a writer. That pain that I'm feeling has got to find its way into this story, or else, what am I doing?
I mean, Kill Bill was insanely personal.
Hello, kiddo.
I don't necessarily want you to know why it's so damn personal and why it was like ripped from my heart. So I bury it inside of a bunch of other stuff, but it's still all very real and it's still coming from me.
Alright, for the first draft, when you guys start writing, I'm just going to sprinkle in a few tips and suggestions each day, not to overwhelm you guys. First thing, there are a lot of free script software out there that you can download or just sign up for. I signed up for Celtx. I'll write it right here, Celtx. It was free for me, and the format puts everything in script mode. So it makes it easy. At least it takes out a lot of the process of having to write in a script. So if you want to search other ones, they're out there. Second, in reading the article, and yes, I posted the article. If you haven't, read it, just peruse it. Some ideas might resonate, others you might want to throw away. But the guy who's writing it is a veteran screenwriter, and he talks about when he started out as a screenwriter. So he made a lot of mistakes, and he said the first drafts were always pretty terrible. But what he did learn was by the end of his first draft, he got to know his characters a lot better. So in moving forward, he knew how they would react in certain situations. So that's very important because of what the next thing he says. He says that short films are character driven and not plot driven or scenario driven, and he gives the basic idea of a briefcase is stolen from somebody. That's the scenario. Now it changes completely when we find out who it's stolen from. One scenario is it's stolen from Tony Stark.
I am Iron Man.
The other is from SpongeBob. So how they are going to play out are going to be totally different. So the reaction from each character is going to change the scene. So something to think about when you're writing and developing these characters, because who they are internally is how they're going to react to whatever you have them in. So hopefully that makes sense. I know you're probably getting sick of this ugly mug, but thanks for your effort so far, and have a great day.